Well, howdy folks. Here in outdoor sporting, we love to fish, we love to play, we pray constantly. Some folks might take the city lights, the city sounds, over getting a little dirty, loving God, but hunting is a way of life, and it's what we love to do. This is outdoor sporting. What's going on, guys? If you've seen my last short video, I told you that there's some more things coming. Our ultimate plan and one of the whole reasons we decided to get it side by side is because we run the sand dunes quite a bit, or would like to run them a whole lot more, but we ride with a real good group, and I'm telling you, riding dirt bikes on sand all day long, day in, day out, gets exhausting. So what we decided to do was get some of these Pro Armor 16 paddle 30-inch sand paddles. We got them on the Tusk beadlock wheels. It's going to be a 14-inch rim. However, I'm not a big fan of the Pro Armor front sand paddles. So the guys at Rocky Mountain hooked us up. They gave us a 0% discount, but we ended up going with these sand lights from Tusk for the front. I do like the Mohawk design a little bit better than just the side cuts. I feel like they're probably going to be a whole lot better for carving, and your there won't be any lag whenever you're trying to cut burns and stuff like that in the trail. And that's what we're going to do today. Is I want to show you the mounting process on one of these beadlocks with the sand paddle. We're going to do just the back tire here. I've already got that one mounted up. I'd ordered these as a set, and I had them sitting in the cart for a little while before I decided that that was what I wanted to go with. And whenever they come in, I'd been back and forth with different colors, and this was a machined in black. And then at some point during my indecisiveness, I decided to go put the front wheels as a gunmetal in black. So that's what they sent me, and we're gonna have to send them back, see if they can get us some machined in black for the front. So this video is going to be just the back paddles. They're actually harder than the front sand tires, but this process will work on front and back. All right, guys, first, the most important thing is order the right wheels. But other than that, you want to make sure your paddle direction is right before you mount them. You can mount beadlocks at home by yourself, and it's not hard at all. It's a little tedious because there's 47 million bolts that you've got to torque down to spec at a specific pattern. But all I've done was I had some detailing spray laying around, and I'll soak the inside bead with this. This is going to be the driver's side. It's going to sit like that. It keeps going forward. But set it on it, and I've put this rim on an old shop stool that I had, and you can just kind of work it around the edge, and once it goes, it's going to go. Once it goes, it'll go. Ooh, put a little food band to it, and she's on. Look at this turn around. From there, you get your beadlock ring. Where's that? And then you'll just set it up there where the mountain hose will match up. Get a handful of fasteners. You can put anti-seize on them or thread lock or whatever you want. I don't know about the anti-seize because I don't want these things backing out on me down the trail, and I'll be changing these in and out quite a bit. And yeah, you could use blue Loctite, but I just don't want to fight with it. Make sure you hand start a few of them in a star pattern. And then you'll get everything snug down. You'll make your first pass at 10 foot-pounds and your second pass at 20 foot-pounds. And then I like to go in a circle until you can't get these bolts to move anymore. So I'm going to finish up by putting the rest of these in by hand, getting them snugged up, and then I'm just going to torque them down. And then I'll show you how to seat the inside bead. Alright guys, we got the rim lock, or the rim ring, all torqued down 20 pounds all the way around. None of the bolts are moving anymore. Now we're going to try to set this bead with a little card cleaner and brake cleaner and whatnot. And just squirt a little bit in there. Get your little line run. It'll go down in a minute. And the bead's set, but I've got my lighter stuck in there. It'll start going down as all that heat cools off. And hopefully I didn't scar up that rim too bad and have a leak. And we'll let that air down a little bit. Alright, it deflated a little bit and we got down and put some knee pressure on there, and I don't think it messed it up. We'll go ahead and air it up to 8 to 10 pounds of pressure, just to make sure we don't have a leak. Need to use a good low temp or a low pressure dial gauge or an accurate digital gauge to tell if you're losing any air or not. Alright, we got about 8.5, 9 pounds in this thing. You can see I squirted that area where it pinched on the lighter, and it wasn't showing any kind of leaks. I think we're going to be alright. But overall, these paddles seem to do real good. Yeah, they make lighter ones, and yeah, you can get you some scats and get a little bit more aggressive paddle and everything, but really on a budget, the whole set was $1,200, a little less. And that's not a bad price for a full set of wheels and tires, especially something that's going to perform plenty good enough. We're not building a drag car or nothing like that, so it ought to do everything we want it to do. So thank y'all for watching.